this your first foray into sci-fi?
No, my first time was Underworld, and this is my first time. I don't know. This feels like the first time because I don't feel like a rookie. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's fascinating. Like I was telling someone earlier, I didn't really care about the future as much as I do now. And this show is set 40 years in the future, which is right around the corner. It's the near future, and the fact that our kids could be living in a world like this has created a stronger interest in the future for me personally.
So, can you talk about how your character Dorian changes Kenix's perspective on things?
Well, I think in the pilot, there's a glimpse of how Dorian is able to kind of show Kenix there's possibly another way. That maybe we're not all the same. And I think we're going to spend most of the first season trying to create some sort of relationship between these two guys that goes beyond just a working relationship. And I think for Dorian, who's eager to try and prove himself, especially this being his second chance, I think it's going to be pretty compelling to watch whether or not it works.
Was it challenging trying to figure out how to play a robot with human tendencies?
Yes, my approach was more playing a human with robot tendencies. I found that worked out better for me as opposed to robot first. Joel was very clear with me from the beginning that Dorian is more. I do it all the time. He's more human than certain humans, and so that makes it all the more fun to play.
Well, how human is he going to be? Is he going to be able to fall in love?
It's funny you say that. One of the reasons I almost didn't take the role was because I read it and I remember talking to my manager. I was like, I don't know. He's never going to have a love interest. You know what I mean? And I don't see how that's. I stopped myself in the middle of that statement and was like, wait a minute. If he operates from a place of free will, what's to stop him? Whether it happens, we don't know. But I think it's interesting to not know right now. And to see how it all evolves.
That's what I was going to say. It'll evolve and become more and more.
That's ultimately that's the goal. If we can get him, and you can see it. In my opinion, I try to make it clear as an actor that Dorian's desire to be human is very strong. It's very, very strong, and it's in certain situations it could be perceived as possibly annoying, overeager, but I also think there's a certain amount of beauty in that because I like to refer to him as a reflection of the humanity that we all take for granted.
Can you talk about how Dorian is different from the later models?
The Empress 43?
Yeah.
Dorian, obviously because his program was designed, I think the name of the program was Synthetic Soul. Because he has free will, he's able to do everything that the MXs are able to do and more. The question is, does that more, which technically was responsible for his decommission, his being decommissioned, I think, does that more hurt or help Dorian's case in this particular climate? And that's what we're going to find out.